So let me guess, you're watching this video because you feel frustrated, you're burned out, and maybe you're even just tired of talking to people about your product or service. I'm going to cover the three things that you need to optimize and even master within your sales to make sure that your sales conversations are not only effective, but they're predictable and they're actually helping to grow your business and utilizing your time and resources as best as possible. The first thing that you really need to make sure that you have optimized is your customer product fit. Now, this is so important because if you do not know that your product or service that you're leading with in your sales conversations is actually solving the biggest problem that your customer has, you could be missing out on huge opportunities for introductory sales, as well as you're limiting the amount of audience that you can actually sell to, the amount of your ideal customer that you can sell to, because you're not solving the initial problem or service they have. And so they're going to go look for that solution elsewhere to solve first. And by the time they have that solution solved with that first company, odds are that they're probably going to utilize that company to solve the next problem that they have, as long as it's something that is relative. So making sure that you have the best product fit for your ideal customer is going to be crucial to making sure that your sales conversations are not only predictable and effective, but simple. If you know that you're solving your customer's biggest problem and they know that this is the biggest problem that they have, then why wouldn't they take you up on getting that solution? Now, of course, there can be reasons, but as long as you're overcoming your objections and you understand the psychology of your ideal customer, you should be able to overcome these and drastically increase your rate of sales, lead to conversion overnight, just by making sure that you're solving the biggest problem possible for your ideal customer. And then you can always offer upsells later, but getting that first sale is always crucial and always the hardest part. So make it easier on yourself to get that first sale by making sure that you have the product or service that you need to solve that problem, and you've packaged it in a way where they understand how it's actually going to impact them and how it's going to make their life better, make their business better, because it's solving the biggest problem that they have.
That's very insightful.
The next thing that you need to master within your sales is two parts. One, how to scale your pricing with your current products or services as you deliver more and get more experience, and your products or services get better and you're offering more value. And two, how to actually upsell and increase the value of your current customer. So the first thing we're going to look at is how to scale your pricing. And Alex Hormozy has an amazing way about doing this, and I found it highly effective for myself and my clients. And so if you have a relatively new product or service that you're bringing to market, so maybe the product or service isn't that new, but maybe you bringing it to market is, or maybe it is a new product or service bringing to the market, or maybe you are a new company bringing this product or service to the market, then what you want to do is you want to offer a discount. So let's say you want to sell something for $2,500, but initially you really don't have a lot of social proof showing that you can actually bring the results that you're saying you can bring. Well, maybe for the first few people, however many you decide, you say, I'm going to offer this at a discount of X%, and it's only going to cost you $500 or $1,000. Then what you can do is, as you start to get customers satisfied and start getting testimonials and start getting results, you can start to decrease the discount and increase the price that you actually charge for that product or service. So many times I see business owners that want to launch a product or service and they will just immediately lower the price of something because, one, they either don't think it's as valuable as it is.
That was a mistake. Some mistake.
They don't really understand the value or the benefits that it brings the customer, or they know that they don't have the social proof, and so they think they need to offer it at a much lower value, which is true in a lot of times to break into a new market. However, the way to do that is to actually offer it as a discount in exchange for not having the social proof. Now, you don't say it that way in your marketing, but this is the way you want to position it in your head in order to actually get to the point of where you're charging full price for that product or service once you have the social proof, once you have the stack of results to actually put behind the marketing of that product or service and let people know that you can actually deliver repeatedly the results that you're saying you can deliver.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
The second thing that you really need to make sure when it comes to pricing that you're able to optimize and get down within your process and your system is increasing customer value. You need to understand that as you start solving problems for your customer, they're most likely going to have new problems that come up. Now, these are not new problems that you necessarily want to ignore or push your customer off onto someone else to solve. You want to try to solve as many problems for your customers as possible. And so, as your customers start to have their initial problems resolved and they're having success with your product or service, you want to be looking at what is the next biggest problem that they have so you can go ahead and create a solution for that. And now, because this solution is more valuable than the initial solution that you sold them, and they have more trust with your company because they've already done business with you, they've already gotten great results, you should be able to create a product or service at a much higher value and actually increase the amount of money that your customer is paying you for that result.
That would be nice.
So making sure that you have a way to increase your initial products and services as you get more results and are able to offer more proof of deliverability of the changes and the benefits that you say you can provide, and increasing the value of your current customers and how much they're actually paying you and what you're actually able to do for them will dramatically change the outlook of your sales environment, because now you're actually going to be able to charge more money on the front end over time, and you're going to be able to collect more money from the existing customers that you have. Getting a new customer is always the most resource intensive, time and financial intensive part of your business. So whatever you can do, especially as a small business owner, to keep existing customers and to increase the value that you're giving them and the amount of money that you're paying your business is going to infuse cash into your business that you can reinvest for growth without having to spend so much money on always getting a new customer.
I'm glad you're enjoying the video. If you need help with hiring, training, or managing your VAs, make sure you click the link in the description below to check out our free VA hiring workshop. If you need one-on-one help with me, click the link to schedule an appointment to see how I can help.
The third thing that you need to really make sure that you master in your sales is one of the basics. Now, the whole point of the first two ideas of this video, making sure you have good customer product fit, making sure that you can increase the value of your new products and services, and increase the amount that your current customers are paying you, are to make your sales as efficient and predictable as possible. However, no matter how good those are, you are always going to have customers and leads that are going to give you objections.
Hey, 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 hey.
There's no way around getting good at objections, and this is the one area that any business owner could have the first 2 points of this video nailed down, but they're still going to struggle to close sales because they have some kind of psychological block when it comes to overcoming objections and understanding that their customer has some kind of limiting belief in their company, in their product, in their claims, or even the person they're talking to themselves, whether it's you, the business owner, or a salesperson. And so you need to get really good at helping people overcome those limiting beliefs. Now, you can do a lot of this in marketing. However, a good portion of it is going to have to be done in the sales process. You're going to have to be able to implement and train the skills of overcoming these limiting beliefs by focusing in on who your ideal customer is, what their biggest pain points are, what their beliefs are, what their biggest desires are, and walking them through the process to understand that if your product or service truly is going to be a benefit to their life and to their business, that this is the best decision that they could make. Overcoming objections and understanding this psychology is so powerful, it even helps companies with inferior products and services sell more than other companies with better products and services, because they understand how to communicate the value and overcome these limiting beliefs better than the companies with the better products and services. And so one of the best ways I always talk about being able to overcome objections is to really just build empathy for your customer and for the leads that you're talking to. If you can truly set yourself in a mindset of that they have limiting beliefs that are real to them, that they're real hurdles that they're experiencing, and you can help them work through those limiting beliefs and see that they're not that big of a deal, and that your product or service is going to outweigh the risk or the cost of choosing your product or service and bring more value to their life, they're going to want to take advantage of your product and service, and they're going to want to make their lives better by choosing your company.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
So if you can make sure that you have really good customer product fit, you understand how to navigate increasing the price of your new products and services and increasing the value of your customers to your business, and you're really good at overcoming objections and communicating with people through their limiting beliefs and getting them to see the true value for themselves in your product or service, your sales are going to become a breeze, they're going to become effective, and you're going to get back on track for growth. Hey guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. If you got some value out of that, make sure you go ahead and let me know by leaving a like. I'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, and comments down in the comment section. And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. We release 3 videos a week, one on sales, one on marketing, and one on VAs. And of course, if you want to check out some of our services or products, check out the links in the description, as well as you can find information on one-on-one coaching and consulting with me, where we can dive into the specific strategies and solutions that you need in order to take your business from 6 figures to 7 figures, or low 7 figures to more 7 figures.